Hello, this is Stella from London again, and this is my latest junk journal. It's basically about bees. You have to do a bee one, don't you? So I've covered it with some linen cloth, which a friend of mine gave me. It was part of some curtains she was making, and I was looking for some hessian, and she said, "How about this?" And that seemed to be just what I needed. So here we are. I've used the parchment paper again because I really like that. It's not too dark and it's not too light. And a lot of the pockets and tucks are from the Edwardian Lady's Diary, as are some of the quotes and other ephemera that I've picked up. This came in the post from Friends of the Earth, very conveniently. I'm helping to cover the UK in wildflowers, it says on it. It's a really good idea. And I've made some tags with the Be Happy scrapbook paper. Oops, it's just really pretty. All sorts of designs on that. I particularly like this honeycomb one. And quite a few of the pictures are from Mrs. Cogg's Crafts. She has included in her digital kit some really nice bee pictures. These little tuck spots here are seed packets that I've distressed. And the quotes that I've used are from Sue Monk Kidd's The Secret Life of Bees, which is a lovely book and a beautiful film, I thought. Here's a tea-dyed envelope with bits and pieces in it. And one week while I was doing this, there was a supplement in the weekend news TV paper that you get free with the paper, and it had all sorts of things about bees in it. So I was pleased to get that. And it's got quite a bit of interesting information about bees in it. Just love all these pictures. So here's one of the quotes. Knowing can be a curse on a person's life. I traded in a pack of lies for a pack of truth, and I didn't know which one was heavier. Which one took the most strength to carry around? It was a ridiculous question, though, because once you know the truth, you can't ever go back and pick up your suitcase of lies. Heavier or not, the truth is yours now. It's true, isn't it? Some of these tucks are from the Country Journal by Screech Owl Studios, which I had left over from last time. This supplement told you what plants to put in your garden to attract the bees. Apparently the bees like English lavender more than French lavender, which I thought was interesting, because I prefer the French lavender. It looks nicer, it's got a darker colour. Here's that Friends of the Earth letter again. Bee saver kits, handy folders, all sorts of things you can send away for, which I probably will. I made another little book, just a little notebook from the Country Journal kit. Some more of the Mrs. Cogg's pictures. This one is a little bit fuzzy because I was running low on ink in the printer, and as you all know, it's very expensive to buy, so I was making it last as long as I could. This is just paper bag paper, crunchy and nice. Poem about March, and a stencil kit that I have with scrolls. This was a large tag that I made myself on a sewing machine, and you can see I've got a lovely honeycomb stitch on there, which I was very pleased to find and use. It's really nice, isn't it? That's Monty Don's arm. He's our gardener over here in England, and he does a programme every Friday night. I used quite a few of his pages. And I've included some of these flower tags that I've used this year to plant seeds in my garden. Isn't that one gorgeous? It's got sparkles on it, which is really nice. And these were just some little gold leaves that fell off a Christmas decoration. Waste not, want not. This was an ice plant that I put in the garden, which won't come out. There we are. It's been so dry over here this year that I've had a difficult job getting anything to grow. We really did need the bees this year. I think they've had a hard time of it too. That's just a little note card. Isn't that lovely? More quotes. More seed packets. Aquilegia. I've kind of stuck to going through the year, but starting with December, that was just a little tag I made myself, a little tuck spot with a button and some bits of material. If you're a quilter, you have lots of bits of material left over, which are very, very useful. And this was a piece that I cut out of the Daphne's Diary magazine we have here in England. And so was this. How many apples? A bee colony is made up of 50,000 bees. That's a lot of bees, isn't it? Here's another large tag that I made. And again, some trees with the offcuts. This page I thought was too pretty to cut up, so I attached it to a piece of material in the middle and I've stitched it in. There's the bee, and I've used some washi tape, Be Happy, along the edge. Kingfisher. And some more trees. And in the middle here I've got bee with these little wooden tags. They're really cute, aren't they? This was a clematis that I had growing in my garden. Always keep the label because it tells you how to look after the plant. So if it starts to struggle, then you can refer back to the label and see what you're doing wrong sometimes. Here's another big tag. And some little plant labels. Antirrhinums. 6 million flowers for 1 pot of honey. That's very humbling, isn't it? And here's another large tag I made with the honeycomb stitch. And another quote from Sue Monk Kid. You've got to imagine what's never been. Like that. Of course, we eat quite a bit of honey in this house. So I managed to save a label. And I managed to get it off the pot without ruining it. There's another insert from the Weekender. This one's about hedgehogs and moles. We haven't had many hedgehogs in our garden lately, unfortunately. And this beautiful card I bought on eBay. It's come from Germany. Isn't it gorgeous? That was the envelope that came from Friends of the Earth. How to help you save the bees. And they do need saving. I've made another little booklet. Stitched it down the middle. And here are a couple more plant labels, marigolds and foxgloves. And another envelope with another gorgeous picture from Mrs. Cogg's kit and another label, Lonicera or honeysuckle, which I've got growing in the garden at the moment and flowering. These tags are from Daphne's Diary with more information about bees, and yet another of the gorgeous Be Happy scrapbook pages. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed looking. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and see what I do next time. Thank you for watching.